Hey YouTube, it's Shay Love, and this is Pretty Little Liars Season 3, Episode 15. As usual, they start off with the first episode from the season. They start off with some more questions and stuff that you have to figure out. And, they do a little summary of what happened the last episode, which I already did, so that video is already up. This is when Arya's watching the movie. Her dad talks to her and saying that he might have seen the movie, whatever. Um, then he tries to talk to her about the whole Meredith thing. She ain't feeling that. She's angry at him. He he tries to make things better and it doesn't. Obviously, I think he's up to something, but we're gonna let that go. Y'all tell me in the comments and stuff what y'all think he's up to. Um, the other girls they go down to Creepy Harold's office and somebody's in there. Hannah knows who it is, but she didn't tell the other girls. Excuse me, tell the other girls. And the stuff that was in the office is not in the office anymore. And then they see Allison's journal, which it wasn't even her journal. Emily tries to take it. Spencer says check it out first to see if it is. Obviously, I don't know what the girls would do. Like, what would they do if Spencer wasn't there? Excuse me. Um, let's see. They see it. A writes a note saying, "Keep moving, ladies. Nothing to see here." Obviously, because why would he try to? A, he would try to leave evidence for y'all to keep. Let's see. Now, the boy who got injured with the bike, he's down from being the academic decathlon, I guess, team leader. So Spencer's in running. And from there, I'll get into that in a minute. Um, Everybody's having a hard time just talking about sleeping problems and all that other stuff. And then Mona, as usual, is eavesdropping. She's talking about how she was losing sleep and how Creepy Harold was stalking her and that he would have been the one burning down the shed. Which I hardly believe that. Come on now. He came down to, well, it depends on where he was. He came down to the basement and saw the girl sneaking out of his office. When would he have time to do this? Well, he might have had time. I don't know. I don't know. Um, so Harold's nowhere to be found. It's girls and blah, 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 and the girls don't believe her. I don't believe her. I, hmm, I know she's up to something. You can tell in the little beady eyes. Something. Let's see. Lucas and Hannah, they talk. Lucas looks like he wants to try to tell her everything that he can, but he know he can't because the A team, so far that we know, is Mona and Toby. Seem like they're blackmailing him. So he doesn't want to be around in the school and all this other stuff. And he's saying how Mona, he's like, if you think Mona's cured and stuff, obviously Hannah doesn't believe it. I don't believe it. And then Lucas, we find out that Lucas is the one who blew up the shed and almost killed Meredith. Okay. He only did that because Mona was near the shed and he was trying to kill that bitch. Alright. Even though I wouldn't mind if Meredith was going from out the show because she get on my damn nerves. But yeah, if you haven't noticed, I'm not in the room, I'm in the dining room. So we have stampede of horses upstairs. Anyway, let's see, where was I? Em and Paige talk in class, and Paige, at first, Paige was like she was hiding something, but she's actually on edge. She's scared about stuff, and she doesn't really tell you until towards the end of the episode, which I'll get to. Um, Arya's mom is back. They talk about Allie and what happened at night, and how the mom and her father were all they were at a barbecue. They came into the house. They had wine, and they were there all night. She kind of got the fact that they didn't get Arya's call about what happened and all this other stuff. Whatever. Out of all three of them, Arya's mom and father and the man, I don't know who's lying, who's telling the truth. So, the academic, the Decathlon, and that scene, they had a meeting, and they was talking about the guy who got injured and how Mona is the new member. All of a sudden, she's the new member. All of a sudden, and then Spencer finds out that Mona's running for the same position as she is, and then they get a tie vote, and they have to do a quizathon, or quiz, whatever, quiz off. And then before after that, they leave. Spencer leaves, about to leave, and she gets a text from A saying, "Quit while you're ahead, bitch." She looks at Mona, and then I don't think Mona texted. I would say I think Toby texted, but yeah. And then they're all sitting around. Spencer was talking about the whole texting and whatever. Then Mona talks to the girls and gets all overwhelmed and her little sad story. And yeah, then Meredith is back and oh yeah, that's right. Meredith is back and was seeing Arya and her mom talk. Yeah, Meredith and Arya's mom talk about Arya and talk things about Arya and what they were talking about and whatever. Then Emily and Hannah they talk about her father and about they talk about Arya's father and the journal thing and Arya goes to look for the journal pages about Sean. They all looking for it. They can't find it. Obviously, Mr. Byron Montgomery took the freaking journal pages because he knows what's going on, motherfucker. Um, Toby and Spence talk about Mona when it comes to the quiz thingy, whatever it was called. Oh, the quiz off. And she was so confident that she was going to beat Mona. And Toby was on the phone with somebody who I think it was Mona at the time or whatever. I thought that Toby was going to be at the quiz thing. Obviously, he wasn't. Maybe he was. I don't know. I didn't see him. But wait, no, he wasn't because he's in the woods when Emily and Paige. Yeah. Um. Hannah goes back to talk to Lucas again in his room, and then Lucas is telling Hannah how he's going to try to get homeschooled because he doesn't want to be at Rosewood because Mona's there, and they do all that blackmailing and stuff and whatever. Oh, and also how he thinks Mona tried to run him over when it was really Toby, but he doesn't know Meredith and Arya's in her room talking to Ezra, and then she hears Meredith and Byron arguing over something that he was doing, being nosy, obviously. And then Paige and them was trying to go to the party. They're in the woods. She has like a little mini breakdown and how she's scared of things going on. Really, really. They go for a walk, and then it goes back to who does it go back to? Arya talking to Meredith about things, about the argument, and that Meredith told Arya that her father was sneaking through the room and going through her purse, and she found the journal pages, she read it, and then Meredith told Arya that her father was with her the whole time, and then went to go meet Allie. Like I said, out of all three of them, between the adults, Meredith, Arya's father, and mother, I don't know who's lying. And also that Byron still believed that Meredith destroyed the office and that Meredith put Allie to ask for more money. I don't know. Oh, well. Then it goes back to Em and Paige going back to the car. They see that they have a flat when it wasn't really, well, it was a flat, but the tire got slashed, and Emily goes run after Toby. He disappears. He disappears. Emily knew who she saw. I'm guessing she knew who she saw. Who she thinks she saw. Um, let's see. Back at the quiz thing, Spencer was beating Mama's ass on that quiz, on that quiz off. She's getting there, and then I guess she got so cocky at the point that she couldn't remember the answer to the last question, and Mona ended up winning. Really? Why? Why? And Arya comes back to the house with Meredith, and Meredith and Murray talk about what I don't know. All I know is that Arya's father goes to the campus, and Arya's ended up being sick, having the flu, and then Meredith takes care of her for a reason. I'm figuring it out for a reason. Um, Hannah goes confront Mona and tell her that she doesn't want to see her, doesn't want to talk to her, no nothing, because she's not behind the ball. I wouldn't be either. Let's see. Spencer Hannah talk, and then Hannah gets a message from A saying there was a big mistake to cut off Mona, and that you're not the only one who can slice a dice. Spence thinks that, she, yeah, about the whole weakness thing, that she showed her weakness to get over her and beat, beat her. Basically, like, she knows how to show weakness, but yet she will still come after you. So she's not that weak after all. And then Em and Paige talk about what happened, like I said, about what happened that night and how Emily was so brave going after A or whoever. And Arya gets sick, Meredith ends up taking care of her, as I said before. And they go to the campus where Byron is following. I mean, Byron's getting followed by Mona, and then I think Toby is hiding the mask near the camp thing, so the mask were in Creepy Harold's office. But that's it for my review. Bye, guys.